The storm rolled in, the sky a thick blanket of black, pierced only by jagged flashes of lightning. The rain came in torrents, beating relentlessly against the earth. In the middle of a desolate field stood a lone horse, drenched and shivering. His name was Star, a magnificent stallion with a coat as dark as the night and a spirit as wild as the wind. Star had once belonged to a man named Tom. They were inseparable, a bond forged in the fires of countless adventures. Tom was a rancher, his life a tapestry of hard work and open plains. Star was not just his horse. He was his friend, his confidant, his partner in all things. 5 years ago, Tom had ridden out into the mountains and never returned. Search parties scoured the land, but there was no trace of him. It was as if he had simply vanished into thin air. The ranch fell silent, the life draining out of it like water from a cracked jug. But Star never gave up hope. Every day, he waited by the old fence where he and Tom used to meet. Through scorching summers and freezing winters, he stood vigil, his eyes scanning the horizon for a sign, any sign, of his lost friend. On this stormy night, as the wind howled and the rain lashed at him, Star's patience was finally rewarded. Out of the darkness came a figure, stumbling and frail, but unmistakably human. It was Tom. He was older, his hair grayer, his face lined with the marks of suffering, but it was him. Star's heart leapt. He whinnied, a sound full of joy and relief. Tom looked up, his eyes meeting those of his faithful horse. He called out, his voice hoarse and broken, but filled with an overwhelming sense of gratitude and love. They ran to each other, man and horse, and embraced as best they could. Tom buried his face in Star's mane, his tears mixing with the rain. He whispered to Star words of apology and affection, telling him of the hardships he had faced, the injuries that had kept him from coming home. Star listened, his body quivering with emotion. He nuzzled Tom, reassuring him that it didn't matter, that he had waited, and he would have waited a lifetime if need be. The storm raged on around them, but in that moment, it was as if the world had stopped, and there was only the two of them. They made their way back to the ranch, supporting each other through the wind and the rain. Tom stumbled, his legs weak from years of hardship, but Star was there, steady and strong, guiding him every step of the way. When they finally reached the ranch house, it was dark and cold, abandoned for so long. But with Star's help, Tom managed to light a fire. The warmth spread through the room, chasing away the chill. Tom sat down heavily, exhausted but filled with a profound sense of peace. Star lay down beside him, his body pressing close for warmth and comfort. Tom stroked his mane, his touch gentle and reverent. He spoke softly, recounting the stories of his years away, the battles he had fought, the friends he had lost. Star listened, his eyes reflecting the flickering flames, absorbing every word. As the night wore on, the storm began to abate. The rain slowed to a drizzle, and the wind died down to a whisper. In the quiet that followed, man and horse fell into a deep, restful sleep, their hearts finally at peace. The dawn broke clear and bright, the storm a distant memory. Tom awoke to find Star still beside him, his presence a comforting anchor. He smiled, feeling a surge of hope and determination. He knew they had a long road ahead, rebuilding the ranch and their lives. But with Star by his side, he felt ready to face anything. Days turned into weeks, and weeks into months. Slowly but surely, the ranch came back to life. Tom worked tirelessly, his strength returning with each passing day. Star was always there, a constant source of encouragement and companionship. Together, they rebuilt what had been lost. The fields were plowed and planted, the fences mended, the house repaired. The once desolate land began to bloom, a testament to their unwavering bond and relentless spirit. Word of their story spread, drawing people from far and wide. They came to see the man who had survived against all odds, and the horse who had never given up on him. Tom and Star became legends in their own right, symbols of loyalty, resilience, and the power of enduring friendship. In the evenings, when the work was done and the sun was setting, Tom and Star would stand together on the porch, looking out over their land. They would watch the sky turn shades of pink and gold, and feel a sense of deep contentment. Star would nuzzle Tom's shoulder, and Tom would pat his neck, a silent exchange of gratitude and love. They had been through so much, but they had come out the other side stronger and more connected than ever. As the stars appeared one by one in the night sky, they knew that whatever the future held, they would face it together. Because sometimes, the greatest adventures are not those we seek, but those that find us, and the truest friends are the ones who never leave our side. Their story was a reminder to all who heard it that no matter how dark the night or how fierce the storm, there is always hope, and that sometimes the most powerful bonds are forged not in the triumphs, but in the trials. And so, Tom and Star continued their journey, side by side, heart to heart, knowing that their greatest treasure was not the land they had reclaimed or the hardships they had overcome, but the unbreakable bond they shared. As the seasons changed, their story became part of the very fabric of the land. It was whispered in the rustle of the leaves, sung by the birds, and echoed in the laughter of children who played in the fields. Tom would often sit by the fire in the evenings, Star at his side, and reflect on the path that had brought them here. He would tell their story to anyone who would listen, his voice filled with pride and wonder. And each time he told it, he felt a renewed sense of gratitude for the incredible journey they had shared. Star, for his part, continued to stand vigil by the fence, but now it was out of habit rather than necessity. He knew his place was by Tom's side, and he would never have it any other way. Their story was one of love, loss, and redemption. It was a testament to the enduring power of friendship and the unyielding strength of the human spirit. And it was a reminder that sometimes the most important things in life are not those we seek, but those that find us along the way. In the end, it wasn't the ranch or the land or even the hardships they had overcome that defined them. It was the bond they shared, a bond that had been tested by time and trial, but had emerged stronger than ever. And so, as the sun set each evening, casting a golden glow over the fields, Tom and Star would stand together, watching the world go by, content in the knowledge that they had found something truly special, a friendship that would last a lifetime. And so, Tom and Star settled into their new life together, their days filled with the rhythm of the ranch and the quiet companionship that only old friends can share. The ranch, once a place of desolation and loss, now buzzed with life and promise. Tom often found himself reflecting on the journey that had brought him back. His thoughts wandered to the mountains where he had been lost, the hardships he had endured, and the people who had helped him along the way. He remembered the faces of those who had shown him kindness, even when they had little to give. It was these memories that fueled his determination to rebuild and give back to his community. One crisp autumn morning, Tom stood by the fence where Star had waited for him all those years. The air was filled with the scent of hay and the distant sounds of cattle. He smiled as he watched Star graze contentedly nearby. It was a peaceful scene, one that filled his heart with gratitude. As Tom looked out over the land, he noticed a group of children playing near the old barn. They were laughing and chasing each other, their joy infectious. Tom felt a pang of longing. He had no children of his own, but he had always wanted to share his life and wisdom with the next generation. An idea began to take shape in Tom's mind. He envisioned a place where children could learn about ranch life, a place where they could find solace and strength, just as he and Star had. He decided to create a program that would bring local children to the ranch, teaching them about animals, farming, and the importance of perseverance. Tom worked tirelessly to bring his vision to life. He reached out to the community, sharing his story and his plans. People responded with enthusiasm, offering their support and resources. Soon, the ranch was bustling with activity, preparing for the first group of children to arrive. On the day the program officially began, the ranch was filled with the excited chatter of children. They marveled at the wide-open spaces, the animals, and the machinery. Tom introduced them to Star, explaining the bond they shared and the lessons he had learned from his loyal companion. Star, sensing the excitement, performed a little dance, much to the delight of the children. They giggled and clapped, their faces bright with wonder. Tom watched them, his heart swelling with pride and happiness. As the weeks passed, the program flourished. The children learned how to care for the animals, plant seeds, and harvest crops. They listened to Tom's stories of resilience and hope, finding inspiration in his words. Star became a beloved figure, his presence a source of comfort and joy. The ranch became a place of healing and growth, not just for the children, but for Tom as well. He found a renewed sense of purpose and fulfillment, knowing that he was making a difference in the lives of others. The community rallied around him, their support unwavering. One day, a young girl named Emma arrived at the ranch. She was quiet and reserved, her eyes shadowed by past traumas. Tom took a special interest in her, sensing a kindred spirit. He introduced her to Star, hoping the gentle horse would help draw her out of her shell. Emma was hesitant at first, but slowly, she began to open up. She spent hours with Star, brushing his coat, feeding him treats, and talking to him. Tom watched their bond grow, reminded of his own connection with Star. Over time, Emma blossomed. She found her voice, her laughter ringing out across the fields. She made friends with the other children, her confidence growing with each passing day. Tom felt a deep sense of satisfaction, knowing he had played a part in her transformation. One evening, as the sun set in a blaze of colors, Emma approached Tom. She thanked him for everything he had done, her eyes shining with gratitude. Tom was deeply moved, his heart swelling with emotion. He hugged her, his voice choked with tears. "You've taught me just as much as I've taught you," he said softly. "Never forget that you are strong and capable. You can overcome anything, just like Star and I did." Emma nodded, her smile radiant. She hugged Star tightly, whispering her thanks to the loyal horse. In that moment, Tom knew that their story had come full circle. The love and loyalty that had sustained him and Star had now touched the lives of others, creating a legacy that would endure. As the years went by, the ranch continued to thrive. Tom and Star grew older, their bond as strong as ever. They watched as generation after generation of children came and went, each one leaving a lasting impact on the ranch and taking with them the lessons they had learned. Tom often reflected on the twists and turns of his life, marveling at how far he and Star had come. He felt a deep sense of gratitude for the journey, for the people who had supported him, and for the opportunity to give back. One day, as he sat on the porch with Star by his side, Tom received a letter. It was from Emma, now a young woman pursuing her dreams in the city. She wrote about the lessons she had learned on the ranch, the strength and resilience she had discovered within herself, and the gratitude she felt for the time she had spent with Tom and Star. Tom read the letter with tears in his eyes. He felt an overwhelming sense of pride and joy, knowing that he had made a difference in Emma's life. He looked at Star, his faithful companion, and felt a deep sense of connection and fulfillment. Their story was one of love, loss, and redemption, a testament to the enduring power of friendship and the unyielding strength of the human spirit. It was a reminder that sometimes the most important things in life are not those we seek, but those that find us along the way. And so, as the sun set each evening, casting a golden glow over the fields, Tom and Star would stand together, watching the world go by, content in the knowledge that they had found something truly special, a friendship that would last a lifetime. As the years continued to pass, Tom and Star's legacy grew. The ranch became a beloved institution in the community, a place where people came to learn, heal, and grow. Tom's program expanded, reaching more children and families, spreading the message of hope and resilience far and wide. Tom's health began to decline as he grew older, but he remained dedicated to the ranch and the children who came to learn. He knew that his time was limited, but he took comfort in the knowledge that he had made a lasting impact. One cold winter's night, as the wind howled outside, Tom sat by the fire with Star by his side. He looked at his faithful friend, feeling a deep sense of gratitude for the years they had shared. He knew that their journey was coming to an end, but he also knew that their bond would endure beyond this life. Tom closed his eyes, his mind filled with memories of the adventures he and Star had experienced, the challenges they had overcome, and the love they had shared. He felt a sense of peace, knowing that he had lived a life filled with purpose and meaning. Star nuzzled Tom gently, sensing the finality of the moment. Tom smiled, his hand resting on Star's mane, his heart filled with love and gratitude. In the quiet of that winter's night, Tom passed away peacefully, his faithful friend by his side. The community mourned the loss of Tom, their beloved friend and mentor. The children, now grown, returned to the ranch to pay their respects and share their memories of the man who had touched their lives so deeply. Star, now an old horse, stood vigil by Tom's grave, his presence a testament to the bond they had shared. He was surrounded by the love and care of the community, who honored Tom's memory by continuing the work he had started. The ranch remained a place of hope and healing, a legacy of Tom and Star's enduring friendship. The children who came to the ranch learned about Tom's life and the lessons he had taught, finding inspiration in his story of resilience and love. As the years went by, the ranch flourished, a living testament to the power of friendship and the human spirit. The community rallied around it, ensuring that Tom and Star's legacy would continue for generations to come. Star, now a legend in his own right, lived out his days in peace and comfort, surrounded by the love and care of the community. He passed away quietly one summer's night, his spirit joining Tom's, their bond unbroken even in death. The ranch became a place of pilgrimage, where people came to learn about Tom and Star's story, to find solace and strength, and to be inspired by their legacy. The children who had been touched by Tom's kindness grew up to be leaders in their own right, carrying forward the lessons they had learned and the values they had been taught. Tom and Star's story became a beacon of hope, a reminder that even in the darkest of times, there is always light. Their friendship, forged in the fires of adversity, became a symbol of resilience, love, and the enduring power of the human spirit. And so, as the sun set each evening, casting a golden glow over the fields, the legacy of Tom and Star lived on. Their story continued to inspire, to heal, and to bring hope to all who heard it. In the hearts of those who had known them, Tom and Star would always be remembered as a testament to the unbreakable bond of friendship and the extraordinary journey of two souls who had found their way back to each other, even through the darkest of storms. The legacy of Tom and Star continued to grow. The ranch was now a sanctuary, not only for the children who came to learn, but also for animals in need of care. People from all over the country brought injured or abandoned animals to the ranch, knowing they would find a safe haven and the love they deserved. The community, inspired by Tom and Star's story, rallied together to support the ranch. Volunteers came to help with the daily chores. Donations poured in to fund programs, and local businesses offered their resources to ensure the ranch's success. One day, a young woman named Lily arrived at the ranch. She had heard of Tom and Star's story and felt a calling to be part of their legacy. Lily had a deep love for animals and a passion for teaching, making her the perfect addition to the ranch's team. Lily was warm and compassionate, her presence bringing in new energy to the ranch. She quickly became beloved by the children and animals alike, her gentle touch and encouraging words creating an atmosphere of trust and kindness. Among the animals that found refuge at the ranch was a young colt named Blaze. He had been found wandering alone, injured and scared. Lily took him under her wing, dedicating herself to his recovery. She spent countless hours caring for Blaze, earning his trust and helping him heal. Blaze's transformation was remarkable. Under Lily's care, he regained his strength and confidence. He became a symbol of hope for everyone at the ranch, a testament to the power of love and dedication. Lily and Blaze formed a bond that echoed the one shared by Tom and Star, a new chapter in the ranch's ongoing story. As the years passed, the ranch continued to flourish. Lily's passion for teaching and her connection with the animals made her a natural leader. She introduced new programs and activities, expanding the ranch's reach and impact. The community's support remained steadfast, and the ranch became a cornerstone of the area, a place where people found solace, inspiration, and hope. One summer's day, a special event was held at the ranch to celebrate its anniversary and honor Tom and Star's legacy. People from all walks of life gathered to share stories, enjoy the festivities, and pay tribute to the remarkable bond that had started it all. There was laughter and music, the fields filled with the sounds of joy and celebration. Children played games, rode horses, and listened to stories about Tom and Star. It was a day of remembrance and gratitude, a testament to the enduring impact of their friendship. Lily stood before the gathered crowd, her heart full of emotion. She spoke of Tom and Star, their journey, and the lessons they had taught. She shared her gratitude for the community's unwavering support and her commitment to continuing their legacy. Tom and Star showed us the power of love, resilience, and friendship, Lily said, her voice steady and strong. Their story reminds us that we are never alone, that we can overcome any obstacle, and that together, we can create something truly beautiful. This ranch is a testament to their bond, and it is our duty to carry forward their spirit in all that we do. The crowd erupted in applause, their hearts touched by Lily's words. The sense of unity and purpose was palpable, a shared commitment to honoring the past while building a brighter future. As the sun set, casting a golden glow over the ranch, Lily and Blaze stood together, watching the world go by. Lily felt a deep sense of connection to the land, the animals, and the people who had made it all possible. She knew that she was part of something extraordinary, a legacy that would continue to inspire and uplift for generations to come. The years continued to roll on, and the ranch remained a beacon of hope and healing. Lily's dedication and passion ensured that the programs flourished, reaching even more children and animals in need. The community's support never wavered, and the ranch became a beloved institution, a place where people found strength and solace. One winter's evening, as the snow gently fell outside, Lily sat by the fire with Blaze by her side. She reflected on her journey, the challenges she had faced, and the triumphs she had experienced. She felt a profound sense of gratitude for the opportunity to be part of something so meaningful. Blaze nuzzled her gently, sensing her emotions. Lily smiled, her hand resting on his mane. She knew that their bond was a continuation of the legacy that Tom and Star had begun, a testament to the power of love and resilience. As she looked into Blaze's eyes, Lily felt a renewed sense of purpose. She knew that the journey was far from over, that there were still countless lives to touch and stories to tell, and she was ready, with Blaze by her side, to continue the work that had been started so many years ago. The ranch stood as a living reminder of the enduring power of friendship and the human spirit. It was a place where dreams were nurtured, where hope blossomed, and where the legacy of Tom and Star lived on in every heart that found solace within its embrace. And so, as the seasons changed and the years passed, the ranch remained a sanctuary, a testament to the love and dedication of those who had come before. It was a place of healing and growth, where the bonds of friendship and the strength of the human spirit were celebrated every day. Lily knew that the ranch's story was far from over. It was a story that would continue to be written, one act of kindness, one moment of connection at a time, and she was honored to be a part of it, carrying forward the legacy of Tom and Star, side by side with Blaze, knowing that their journey was only just beginning.